So, good day, folks. Here we are again, and today I'm gonna be testing out my other drone, my LYRZ or LES RZ uh, 600 L600 Pro Max. By the way, this is my first piece drone, and I kind of like miss the experience. So, by the way, this is turning 1 year old this coming January, and pretty much like uh, I feel like the flying experience from the remote controller is kind of like it feels like cheap now because I already have an experience for DJI drones, basically the DJI Neo. Although I kind of like the range and the resistance from the wind. So basically, as you can see, there is a slightly uh, wind blows. As you can see, the trees, the coconut trees, the leaves are somewhat dancing, and it is pretty windy. It's pretty windy up right here. So I tested out you know, my my first GPS drone. So how it behaves after quite some time, and yeah, it actually feels great. So I am here at my spot, the same spot where I try drone flying, etc. This is a pretty safe spot for like driving and flying drones, since this is a open field, a newly constructed diversion road here in the Philippines. Well, as you can see, it's quite well. And by the way, my less RZ, I bought it, you know, last January 2024, and what I have is the 2024 version with two batteries, and sadly the batteries gets bloated after storing for about almost 2 months, and I was actually unaware that time that to safely store the battery you have to discharge it to a specific percentage for something like 40 to 60%. But what I did was, fully charge it and then keep it. And then when I came back and tried to fly it, sad to say, both batteries are bloated. Although there is charge, the battery is still working once you plug it into the drone. It's working, but it always keeps low battery. It always keeps coming back. It doesn't go go further since the battery is something like damaged or bloated. So I think the programming of the drone, the power management or the BMS, the battery management system, is kind of like, oh, you cannot fly because your battery is kind of like, what is this, bloated or damaged. Sorry for the noise. Water delivery vehicle is something like, maximizing their power because of the, you know, road, because of the road, no traffic at all. Anyway, so this is a brand new battery. I get it from like China, so took about 8 days from China to the Philippines. So I'm just testing out here the battery. So fortunately, I only get one battery to save my drone. So I basically dismantle the battery, its previous battery, to safely dispose. I actually disassemble the battery, and then discharge it, and then eventually I will soak it to water with salt. So I think that is the safest way to discharge the battery so it won't explode. So if I can get some photos, or I guess, well, yeah, let's try to see the photos of the bloated batteries. It's kind of like resisting once it, I have a certain grip. Once you put pressure or grip to the drone, it's kind of like resisting, and then the propellers and motors, acting like counteracting the grip or the pressure I put during the grip. Okay, sir, there you go. So basically, it flies just the same since day one. Never crash is drone. As you can see, it comes with a obstacle avoidance, demotorized, something like add-on the top of the drone. So I barely use it. No, I barely use that because I'm trying to, learn the skill of flying the drone without relying on any obstacle avoidance, sensing or sensors. So the best way to learn is, to have it like that, just bare drones with no obstacle sensing, sensors, etc. So as you can see, I'm just, juicing out the battery. So I charge the battery for like 3 hours using a standard wall brick charger. I think the wattage is actually 18 watts for standard USB brick charger. So it took about 3 hours to charge up to, I guess, 80%. And now, as you can see, I'm just juicing out the battery for like, quite some time now, and then doing some, aerial maneuvers. Not maneuvers actually, but, as you can see, there is wind. I'm just trying to, so how will the drone behaves with a sudden blows of wind coming from the east. So let's have it like face it to south, I guess. Yeah, south. So the wind is blowing actually from the east, so it's quite resisting. It's quite resisting from the wind. And I am for sure, if my Neo, if this is my Neo, it's kind of like, swerving left and right, or it's gonna be like resisting wind. So when a drone actually is resisting wind, you will hear some, the motors are actually kind of like compensating to stabilize itself uh, in that particular position. So in the case of this drone, it's pretty much wind resistant. So it's kind of like, yeah, the experience is pretty much, should I say, cheap. But mind you, this is my first GPS drone, and never crashed, never had damage on it. So that's how I took good care of my and I have also the cheapest drone, I guess, for about like $10 drones. I have posted it, and it's still working. It was like my very first drone to have and for practice. So let's try it again. So this is way more less noise than the DJI Neo. Comparing the size of the drone, this is kind of like a Mavic uh, compared to its weight. This is actually something like 275 grams with battery in it, but the drone without the battery is weighing for about I guess 235 grams. Quite a heavy drone. So this is actually 275. This is not under 250. Uh, and this is a range of 300 meters height altitude. I don't know if it's accurate, but the distance is kind of like the 10 meters is actually 1 meter. You kind of like the display from the telemetry, you have to like divide it by 10 to actually get the actual readings. But for the altitude, I think it's quite accurate. The altitude is quite accurate, but the distance is not accurate. Okay, so I guess that's gonna be it. So I have it like for 12 minutes. So this is a battery. This is has a battery life advertised as 20 minutes battery life. So we're just now at 12 minutes. So I'm not going to push it to its limit. So what up, folks? So this is the battery that I'm talking to you about. So as you can see, it's bloated. It's like it's gonna explode. Something like balloons. So this is the plastic casing. So dismantle that. The standard package for the casing battery shell is 2 batteries. I guess this is something like 3.7 volts. I guess 3.7 volts for the nominal voltage, and then for the charge voltage is 4.2, so making it like a 8 volts battery. So as you can see, it's bloated. Okay, so I've just covered the terminals, the positive and negative terminals with electrical tape so that it won't short. There is charge, there's batteries, I guess, because before I keep it, I have actually fully charged it and then store it for like about 2 months, and then it was my mistake. So there you go.